Morning, progress.
And here we go. We've got a good meeting today. This is the beginning of July meeting, even though it's not the beginning of July, that fell too close to the 4th. So we did the smart thing and waited. I'm glad we did. There's some good news that we didn't know until now. So I'm excited to get to share it. Just a reminder, we exist to help our agents, our staff, and our clients go from the life they have to the life they dream about. That's what we do. And I'm excited to see you guys doing that. I'm excited to be a part of your lives doing that. It is a true thing. And while that is straight from Ninja, I can tell you that's also straight from me. And I see it coming straight from a lot of you too. And I'm grateful for that. We don't play around with people's dreams. And I'm glad that you guys take seriously what you do for your clients and how to help them. You truly are the best in Northwest Arkansas. Something I learned a long time ago. Actually, when I first started as a manager with Crylike, there was an agent there that had been in the business decades upon decades. And I totally outsold that agent. And I totally went to that agent time after time for advice and many times for comfort, because you need that in this business or any business for that matter. Production is not the only sign of being the best. And I don't want you guys to get in your heads that if you're not a $20-30 million a year agent, you're not the best. It's not true at all. Not true at all. Caring and getting information and helping people make their decision the way that they need to is 100% the best. I've sat down with other people, listings especially, and they say, why should we hire you? And my answer is, you may find someone as good as me, but you're not going to find anybody better than me. And I'm the one here right now. That's why. And I see that in a lot of you guys, your care, your ability to chase down answers. You don't have to know all the answers. There's no way you can. There's no way I can. But we have the ability to chase down those answers and help people make decisions with clarity and confidence. That's the best. That's the best. And you guys are emulating that. And I'm grateful for it. I really am. Today's agenda, we're going to talk about the market and update you on our goal. I've got a new business planning tool that I want to show you. Who here has their business plan lined out and has been reviewing it in 2022? It's a lot of hands. Who here would like to line out their business plan for 2022 and possibly get on track for 2023? Great. So we've got a great tool that will really help you start that and understand what it is that you have to do with good discipline to make that happen. We'll go through the marketing. We've got a marketing department update for you. We've got a new policy to talk about. Then we'll go through our top producers and calendar of events. Before we start, just go ahead and turn to the person next to you in Fayetteville. Those three in the back, just go ahead and three-peat it and tell them one thing you're grateful for today. Actually, you come up here all the way back there and we'll do that together. Just turn to the person next to you and give them your gratitude today.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, really? I'm grateful God for this. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's very true though. Yeah. Good one, man. Good one. It's a quote from Robert. It says, "I have faith 1,000 miles, and I've walked 1,000 legs." It goes on to say, "I've walked a distant ways to see the end of time because our reason."
All right. Love it. Love it. I love the energy that that creates in a room. It's awesome. And I'm glad that we've got an office that practices gratitudes. Something that I've learned is asking someone else. And it's kind of weird because unless you're a part of our culture, looking at someone and saying, "What are you grateful for today?" That's kind of off. That's not normal culture in society. But if you look at them and what's the best thing that happened to you today? What are you looking forward to most? That can really change the trajectory of a conversation and the start of a conversation. It's a great conversation starter. So if you're looking for something to start a conversation with someone, it's a good one. It's a good one. Hey, what's good about your week? That's when I learned from our very own Isaac. If you say, "How's your day?" people say, "Fine. Day's fine." They're getting through their day. But if you say, "How's your week?" it slows them down and makes them think further out. I think that's a really positive thing. What good happened to you this week might be a better thing than what good happened to you today, especially at 9 a.m. I guess I took a shower. Yeah. So good stuff. Big question. Let's talk about the market. Are we entering into a troubled housing market? Have you guys been watching the news?
No, it's depressing.
Yeah, right?
I mean, they don't want you to feel good about anything, even good things.
They don't want you to feel good about anything. I agree. When the news turned into a method of entertainment, that's when I really quit watching. There's a channel on TikTok that I love because it just says what happened. Here's what happened today. I love that. It's like watching Walter Cronkite. It's great. The younger people in the room are like,
Yeah.
"What news personality is that?" But I love it. So let's talk about the facts. Let's look at this. Last June, total MLS reported solds for last June, 1,327 units, 1,865 median square feet, 265 median price, 147 median price per square foot, and 46 median days on the market. These slides are going to be sent out to everyone too. So if you are into it, you can have it easier. So 46 days on the market, 147 square foot. Why do we look at median instead of average? Before we go any further,
Tells you where most of the activity.
median tells you most of the activity. Is average skewed sometimes?
Yeah, an outlier is who your average heavily.
Exactly. So we want to focus on the median. So let's look at June 2022 numbers. We are down 181 units, almost 200 units, 1,860 median square feet, 338.5 median price, 183.66 median per square foot, and less days on the market. So we got two things here. I'm going to talk first about less days on the market. Less days on the market means our inventory is suffering, not our market. We have less sales because we sold them all. We sold them all. Oops. Yeah. So the thing that has happened, and this happened back in the mid 2000s too. we saw bigger houses being built because we saw more money coming in. Our median is where we're struggling. It's where we're needed the most. You guys want to win in this market? You want to really kill it? Put square feet in your database and focus on them right now. Focus on 17 to 1900 square feet on your database. Do real estate reviews for 17 to 1900 square feet on your database. Reach out to them. You want to kill it? That's the way. That's the way. Birds of a feather. Say it louder. Birds of a feather.
Flock together.
So if they don't list their home, but you do something nice for them, they're going to talk about you to their friends. Yep. Who also own 17 to 1900 square foot homes. Because birds of a feather. And what we focus on. Boy, you guys are real quiet compared to me, and there's a lot more of you than there is of me. What we focus on expands. So the difference is we're down 181 units. Median square feet is the same. I said 18 to 19, but it's 17 to 19 is our sweet spot. Going down 181 units is dismissible compared to the raise in price. 14% drop in units, but a 25% increase in value. So let's look at this. 12 sales in 2021 came out to about 3.2 million in production. Let's drop those 12 sales by 14%, but add in the 25% increase. And you've given yourself a $200,000 production raise with less sales. Who wants to do less work for more money? Doesn't that sound great? Or the same work for more money? I mean, we are in a great spot. Don't let the media lie to you. Things are looking good for realtors. Things are looking good for realtors. Less sales for more money. Sign me up. Sign my agents up. Because the goal of ninja selling is what? Yes, absolutely. Rebecca will tell you, I have been scratching and trying hard to live more and do more fun. I'm trying to be a more fun guy. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's talk about our goal. 133 is our goal for the year. What we're on track for right now is 100. And that's up from where it was last month. Last year, we closed 98 million. And we're solid. We're just very, very solid. Our budget is on track. Everything is good and clean. I'm loving it. We have over 13 million pending. We need 11 million a month to hit the 133 goal. So we're doing this. It's looking solid. Moving on to any questions about the goal? Thoughts? No? Good. Moving on to our new tool. So of course it's on the drive because that's where we live, on the Google Drive. And what I want to show you is first where it is, because you need to be able to find it. So you go to Smith and Associates info, and then you're going to go to business planning. It's a business planning tool. And this is wonderful. It's a database calculator. This database currently is set on, I've got it bigger here, is currently set on the median sales price for Northwest Arkansas. Okay. That's where it currently is. So if you download this and you say, okay, my gross commission income goal, what is gross commission income compared to income? Well, gross commission means that you add on what you would want to pay into the company. So if you're planning on being a capping agent, the income that you're going to make is plus 20,000. Make sense? So if you want to make 100,000, you need to enter 120. So let's just do that. And we're going to say 120. Well, based on the science that Ninja has done with our median sales price, in order to make $120,000, if you follow their plan and include all of the ingredients for the recipe, you need 70 homes on your list. How easy is that? We think a lot of times that these databases are going to be so daunting. Our prices are going up so well that it just isn't. It just isn't. The formula for that is actually 0.005 times your median sales price. 0.005 times that is what you will get per household. So if you follow the Ninja plan, then boom, you need 70 homes on your database. That seems pretty easy, doesn't it? Pretty easy. And what do we do for those 70? How do we stay in flow with them? We do auto flow with 2 postcards a month, a newsletter, at least 2 Ford calls a year, at least 1 face-to-face a year, and at least 1 RER. 5 touches. 350. 350 is what we're looking at for 70. That means you've got 15 days off and only have to do one thing a day to make it happen, except for your auto flow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Did you guys follow that math? That's amazing. I'm astounded by it. So one of our gratitudes today needs to be that our market increase is so solid that we are very well taken care of and can do this with ease. So go in, download this. If you are a producing agent already, you can use your average sales price instead of the market median, and that will help you get that done. So just look at your sold sheet in your drive, divide your production by the number of transactions you've had, and you'll find your average sales price, and you'll be able to jump right in there and make it happen. So good stuff. Next, any questions on that? Any enthusiasm about that? So simple. The accountant right over there. Yeah, give me a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets tell the truth. All right, let's do a marketing update. Let's talk about what's going on. Video and drone footage have been added to your listings. I don't know if you have been keeping an eye on our page or not, but it looks something like this. If you have been following, come on, no. Oh, when it does that, it drives me crazy. So we're taking up a lot of bandwidth because we're on Zoom, we're casting to the TV, and we're playing a video. So please understand that's why we're getting the but this is a wonderful addition. It's going to be a 2-minute or less video, depending on the size of the home. We don't want our viewers to lose interest. So that's why we are keeping those shorter. But I just absolutely love it. Caden's doing a good job. Grateful that he's on our team. This is one of our postcards going out this month to our sphere for your auto flow. The recipe link is there in a QR code, and it just takes them to some cool recipes for grilling over the summer. Good stuff. And then the science card is a market update that has a lot of that same information that we had just now in our market update slide. Postcards, newsletters, and RERs. Let's talk about it. Quantum is going up. It was 63 cents per postcard. It's now 67. USA Mortgage will print postcards that are larger, thicker paper and have a heavy gloss on them for under 40 cents. On the back of the card, you would share ad space with Suki in order to get that price. Corey is no longer with USA Mortgage. So Suki is the one. And there's another guy that I haven't met yet that quite honestly is brand new to the business. So that's the way that is. But that's where we're at with that. I would recommend you consider moving your postcard mail outs to USA Mortgage to help you with that price and raise the quality, get more views. The newsletter will have the option of email or mail. We are working on the email being a free option. We are not completely certain of that yet. When we get that completely nailed down, all of mine will be email. I'm not going to do the mail out version of the newsletter. It's going to be an email to my database. If I don't have to pay for something, guess what? I'm not gonna. That's easy, right? That's easy. So what we want is those 3 touches a month, 2 postcards, 1 email. The email has good information in it for them. We mix art and science in that email. With it being something that we can drop in as the body of the email, I'm hoping to make that more interactive for them as well. So that grilling recipe thing, for instance, would have a link that they could click on to get to that if they wanted to, instead of a QR code. So hopeful to make that right. Tana is spearheading that for us right now, and I think she'll probably have answers for us hopefully this week. So good stuff. RERs, let's talk about real estate reviews. Who here knows the difference between working on purpose and working on accident? Rebecca, fill us in.
Kind of obvious, but an accident is just, if it happens to show up, then you do some business, but on purpose means you're doing it in denying and you're steps that you need to do.
So it's a difference of reacting or creating. And if we don't take time in the day to create, we won't have any to react to. We'll have less to react to. The things that happen from creating will be far more than just hoping. Great book on the market called Hope is Not a Strategy. Great book. Great title. That says enough in the title that you're just like, oh, okay, I get it. If you're not taking time and blocking time to do your Ninja 9, you're living with hope as your strategy. And to be quite honest, that's okay, as long as you know it. As long as you're okay with that, and that's you're doing that on purpose, just be honest about it. Okay. But in 2008, 2008, 2007, 8, 9, the tide went out. And those that were using hope as their strategy, when the tide went out, everybody saw they weren't wearing any pants. And if you have a on-purpose business, you will thrive in any market. You'll make it. So if the market were to take a dip serious enough that it would affect us like that, we'll survive it, because you know what happens in the dip? People die, people get married, people get jobs, people lose jobs, people get divorces, people have babies. Life changes happen. In the recession, there were more life changes than before it. There were. I guarantee the divorce rate went up in the recession. I guarantee it. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. I think that COVID, I think we're going to see later in 20 to 25 years, I think we're going to see a surge in home buying from a generation that was created by people staying home that were doing it. I do. Our population probably rose over COVID. And so we're probably going to see a COVID baby buy coming up. So things happen. If you're doing your real estate reviews on purpose, the whole reason of the conversation, if you're doing your real estate reviews on purpose, then you can plan 2 in advance every week. You look at your database. I'm going to do a review for this person this week and this person, and I'm going to mark my box that I did their real estate review. And then remember, all you have to do to create a real estate review right now is send it into your admin. Here are their names. Here's the address. Here's the MLS number of the last listing. And here's the stats sheet and the comparables, the comps I used. Admin will build your real estate review from there for you. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. So you don't have to do the click and drag, copy, paste. Where does this go? Where does that go? They build your real estate review for you. Right now, that's a 4-page document that we print here. I believe it's about 50 cents to print, something like that. And it's right there in black and white on the screen. 34 is with our current format, and you can change that to a 6 total sheets with full color bleed on high gloss paper for 36 cents. But you've got to be on purpose with your database to do that. You're going to share ad space with G&G Insurance and with USA Mortgage, and they'll deliver that in a week. That's why you got to be on purpose. So I talked with Rebecca about it, and she said, well, when I run into people and they're like, can we do coffee tomorrow or sometime this week? I'll bring a real estate review during that. And so I can't wait a week always. Well, that's fine. Go ahead and do the 4-sheet review that we can print out here for them, but try to remain an on-purpose agent and do the other 2 anyway, and plan those anyway, so that your database is being cared for on purpose. Does that make sense? And I believe that would be our best practice. I'm not at all saying don't do the coffee shop real estate review that's more sporadic than on purpose. I'm just saying, just because a sporadic one came up, don't not do the on purpose ones. Thoughts? Sound good? Easy enough to do a real estate review? Right on. Good stuff. Let's talk about a new policy. My favorite thing about Smith and Associates. Anybody have a favorite thing about Smith and Associates?
The people.
Guess what our new policy is about? protecting our culture. We absolutely have to protect our culture. And I need your help. I need your help to do that. And it's an important thing. Let's watch Simon Sinek, because he's the bomb. And let's hope that it doesn't go.
The Navy SEALs are one of the highest performing organizations on the planet. And a former Navy SEAL was asked, who makes it through BUD/S? Who makes it through the selection process to become a SEAL? He said, I can't tell you who gets through, who makes it, but I can tell you the kind of people who don't make it. He said the star college athletes that never have been really tested to the core of their being, none of them make it through. He said the preening leaders who like to delegate everything, none of them make it through. He said the big tough guys that come in with huge muscles covered in tattoos and want to prove to everyone how tough they are, none of them make it through. He said the guys that make it through are skinny and scrawny. He said the guys that make it through, you will see spring.
So I'm going to give you the lowdown, because we don't need to watch something that we can't understand. It was the people that would help other people that made it through. The guy standing next to somebody suffering that turned and said, I got you. That's the one that made it through. That's the one. Another Navy SEALs video of Simon from his interview with them talked about the type of leader the SEALs wanted to go into battle with. And they said they didn't want to go into battle necessarily with the most talented. They wanted to go into battle with the one who supported them the most, who they felt most connected to and most cared for. This goes right back to our initial statement, our reason for existing, to help our agents and our staff and our clients go from the life they have to the life they dream about. We're going to help each other do that. We're going to line up next to each other to do that and make it happen. And we have. When you do that, whether on purpose or on accident, things happen. They just do. And when those things happen, it's very important that we respond correctly. And without a plan in place, it's hard to respond correctly. And when things are going really well, it's hard to even envision that you would need a plan in place for something. But you do, and we do. So here's the policy. If there's an issue and somebody's talking about somebody else in the company, management, which is me, Bill, Felicia, Tana, Keith, that's management. You have 24 hours to let us know about it so that we can maintain our culture and keep us on track. I want to be very clear so it's written. Let's protect our culture and be there for each other, trusting that management is there to help and not to hurt. There are times that we all make mistakes that will make somebody else talk about us. I'll raise my hand. I'm talking about me. I'll make mistakes that will make people talk about me. And if I have someone that I trust to help me through that, it will save our culture. It will keep us on track and keep us where we want to go. So there's nothing horrible going on. I don't want to put that in anybody's mind, but I talked to a manager owner that I respect just a ton out in Colorado. He's just he's ninja. He's just a great guy. He and I line up really well in our belief structure and how we want to treat people. And I was talking to him about some things yesterday, And he said, you know, one of the best things I ever did was put this in place. And that way the people that did know about anything going on felt a responsibility to protect what we have. And I just love that. So this is now part of us. And please adhere to that because we have something very special. We have something that I've never had in other brokerages that is lasting. I was in my first brokerage we shut that off, Felicia. I was in my first brokerage from 04 to 07. And it felt like that. And then it closed because of junk, just junk. And we don't want that. We don't want that. We want to protect this. This is special. And this is bigger than me, but it's also bigger than you. So help make it right and keep it where we want it to be. This brokerage takes care of a lot of families, which includes our clients, but also includes our staff's families, my family, other agents' families. It's worth protecting. Top producers, congratulations to Jen Hart and Jeff McGregor on your recruiting bonuses. It's pretty cool to get checks for saying, hey, I love where I'm at. You should be there too. And bringing people into the fold and having them flourish here. If you have friends in the business that are in other places and aren't happy, then feel free to try to attract them to this because we have good things going. Congratulations to our closers in June. Well done, gang. We kept the lights on another month and put more in reserves. So that's good stuff. I love seeing these faces up here. You guys are really doing great. Our top 5 for June are Eric O'Brien, Stuart Hawkins, Bill Spear, Signature Property Group, and Evan McGinnis. Congratulations to you guys. And what we do every month. Yeah, go ahead. What we do every month for that crew is we do a top producers lunch and play at Dave and Buster's. Well, we do a top producers lunch and play. This month, we're going to go to Dave and Buster's and see who can win the most tickets. Whoever wins the most tickets gets everyone else's tickets.
Yo, wait.
Right.
Does that include staff?
That includes staff. Yeah. So if you lose, you're not going to get your Chinese finger trap. That's right. So whoever racks up the most tickets is really going to rack up the most tickets. Another thing that I love that we do with this group is we choose our charity. And so we're going to go ahead and do that now and spin the wheel and see where it lands. Where's my wheel? There. All right, here we go. I hope you have your charity in mind. Evan. Hey. St. Jude, fantastic. Do you want to tell us why or not?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm a patient for once.
Yeah.
Yesterday
Yeah.
was 21 years cancer free.
Wow. Wow.
For sure.
If you ever wonder what's wrong with Evan, there's a big steal. So this month it's going to St. Jude, and Evan, congratulations on supporting a charity. Good job. Very proud of that. Congratulations to our list agent for June, Mr. Travis. He's doing an amazing job. If you want to know what being a ninja is like, Travis is the one. I've been in one of the ones. I've been in that Bentonville office and sat down to do my Ninja 9 at the table, and he just came and sat down and did his, and we knocked it out. And then I said, "What are you doing today?" And he said, "Whatever I want," and he left. And guys, that's the truth. That's what ninja is. The first ninja They wondered how he was selling so many homes because he was always out riding his bicycle. And he worked until 10 a.m. every day. That's it. He just came in, did his Ninja 9 and left. How is he doing this? He's always on his bicycle. No, he did his 5 Ford calls, sent out his two postcards a month, the newsletter, and did some real estate reviews. Have a nice day. It's great to be a millionaire. It's pretty cool. Congratulations to our top producer for June, Mr. Eric O'Brien. If you want to see what a referral king looks like, this is it. His current transaction almost always produces the next one. He's doing a great job at that, and very, very grateful for this fella. So great job to Travis and Eric. Monday, the 18th is our first meeting for book club. We're only reviewing the first 10 chapters. The study guide was sent out yesterday
Through the announcement thread and email.
through the announcement thread and email. If you need it another way, you're in the wrong country. So check that out. It's going to be 5:30 at the Fayetteville office. Feel free to bring snacks and drinks, BYOB, whatever you want to do. We'll hang out. We'll have a great time. We will not beat the study guide to death. But we will use it to go over some things and enjoy some conversation about this amazing book. This is a fantastic read. If you have not read it, I encourage you to. If you have read it, know that this is a yearly read for me. It's just that good. It really is. So check it out, and we'll see you on the 18th at 5:30. Again, just the first 10 chapters. They're pretty short chapters at that. Not a hard read. Lastly, an important reminder, we exist to help our agents, our staff, and our clients go from the life they have to the life they dream about. Let's keep that at the front of our mind from now on. Let's make sure that what we do supports that as we move forward and make an impact. I'm going to really, really hope that this plays, because it's a really good video. Oh, that's looking promising, that gray bar.
When we're laying on our deathbed, you're not going to worry about how much money you had, how much power you had, how much prestige. You're going to see that that was all game, that that was all an illusion. The only thing that's going to matter is the impact you have on other people's lives.
All is set and shiny. But the beautiful thing about our life here on this earth is at my funeral, they ain't gonna talk about my success. They're gonna talk about who Nick was, and how Nick lived, and how Nick loved and encouraged.
Success is incredibly important, but even more important than success, it's having an impact. It's knowing you haven't walked the planet in vain. It's knowing that because you've been here, you've blessed lives, you've developed people, and you have made the world a better place.
The effect you have on others was about people could see therein. Everything you get in life will fall apart.
It's killing me. I'll put it on our announcement thread. I'm sorry. Hoping the new router in Bentonville is working really well. And if it is, like I said in our thread, I'll be putting one here because we're tired of struggling. July calendar, actually just the calendar. July 18th is book club. July 20th is our top producers event at Dave & Buster's. The 26th in East Fayetteville, we'll send out the coordinates for the family picnic, Smith & Associates family picnic. Food will be provided. and we will have a pie cook-off with prizes. So would love to try really good pie. If you'd like to attend that, we'd love to have you. August 1st is the second and last book club on atomic habits. August 19 through 21 will be a retreat for new agents. This will be a great training retreat. It will get you on track as a new agent or as an agent that has just joined our company, trying to figure out how we work, what to do in the Ninja system, and how to build your business, how to sit down and meet with clients, how to review properties, the whole bit. We're going to go over it. So new agent training retreat. We work hard to keep that at a low cost. We don't create income from that. We normally stay somewhere where we can cook and spend time together and probably have libations after class. So I got some nods. Heck yeah. And incredible news, March 6 through 9, Terry Johnson's coming to Northwest Arkansas. And we have already spent the money to sponsor as the sponsoring company for Ninja to come to Northwest Arkansas and do an installation for everyone. It's an open event because we live with our hand open, not closed. So looking forward to continuing to lead Northwest Arkansas in Ninja selling. I'm really stoked about that. So there you have it, guys. Anything to add, Felicia? Anything to add, Tana?
Nope, think we're good.
Hayden? All right. Anybody want to say their one favorite thing? Ninja, one favorite thing. That's awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you soon.